Okay, welcome back to Death Knights of Krynn. Yeah, so obviously I didn't do a whole lot between the last video and now. There's just a few more locations to visit. We had already done Dulcimer here, so that was already done, and then Voice Woods was quite quick. I imagine it would be far more annoying without a walkthrough, because the place is just filled with like random encounters, tiles that just damage you, and then teleporters. You can just step on teleporters that will teleport you to different like towns. There's, you know. Great. Awesome. But we did get a dragon lance. So we have that footman's dragon lance, of course. So Mangg's Thaco right now is 0. Pretty good. 1d8 plus 16 damage. Not too shabby. And he's still sporting a -7 AC. Now, that's mostly thanks to Plate Mail plus 2 plus Cloak of Displacement, which I guess buffs your AC in this version. I don't think it did that before. I don't think so. I made a mistake at some point. I'm not even sure why I did or what I was thinking or what was going on, but I got rid of his Salamnic Plate, which is basically a Plate Mail plus 3, but it's non-magical, which means that you can actually stack it with Rings of Protection. So he essentially could have had a Plate Mail plus like 6. So I don't know why I got rid of that. And that's pretty much what Durfay here is rocking. He's got his Salamnic Plate plus the Ring of Protection plus 3. So he's got an AC right now of -9, which is pretty hot. Mangg did hit level 11, so he's doing pretty well there. Bronk, 11-14. And there was a treasure location at one of the towns after we did the whole thing. There was an armory, and it's like you walk in there and you get thrown some treasure. And that included Gauntlets of Ogre Power, a Mace of Disruption, a Ring of Protection plus 3, and I think Chainmail plus 2 or 3. But it was bugged. And if you don't leave that building and you just keep stepping on the tile where you get the treasure, you keep getting the treasure. And so now I'm proud to say that everyone has Gauntlets of Ogre Power and a Mace of Disruption. So now everyone has 18-100 strength. Why not? Why not, baby? Yeah. Aside from that, you know, we're all around the 11-12 zone. Pretty much 10 or 11. And I think level cap for this game is around 13, maybe, give or take. So we're not quite there, but we've done practically everything. So we're going to move on. And we're heading over to Dargard Keep. But you can't just walk into Dargard Keep. Oh no. You have to take a very roundabout approach. You have to go into this Cerberus graveyard here, which we have restored. It was crawling with undead. And you have to go to, like... Here, this coffin is locked shut. Use Ariel's key to open it? Yes. Bats swarm out of a dark tunnel leading far underground. And this is how you get into Dargard Keep. Turned out that Ariella was evil. She was an evil red dragon or something, and we killed her. We got her key, which lets you into this location. I'm not sure what exactly pointed us to this spot specifically, but yeah. Also, the reason we went into the Voice Wood, we talked to like some forest spirit or something, and he approved of our actions. And so we apparently got the Rod of Omniscience. I don't think it's an actual item. I think you just have it on you. So I don't think it's something you have to use. I hope. I don't remember picking anything up. Anyways. Alright, you emerge from the tunnel under a gigantic throne. You realize that you've entered Dargard Keep. As the last party member leaves the tunnel, a hidden mechanism slams a panel over the entrance. Try as you might, you can't re-enter the tunnel. A woman approaches from the shadows. She explains her presence. Okay. My name is Lenore. The woman's dress hangs in tatters as she nervously picks at the threads. I'm looking for food or money for my family. Her jaw stiffens. I have a right to steal from the place. Sotha's minions killed my husband and our children need to eat. Her anger fades and the haunted expression returns. I don't dare enter any further than the first floor. If you're wise, you won't either. You tell Lenore of your mission. May I follow your team just for a few hours? She asks hesitantly. I'll be safe behind you, and I can search the bodies of those you slay for money or rations. In exchange, I'll help you as much as I can with my knowledge of the keep. Will you allow her to remain? Yes. She thanks you, but cautiously remains in the shadows a few steps behind the party. Yeah, that's smart. A young maid is here, sweeping the same section of floor again and again. Her body is rigid with fear, and her eyes are lowered. The maid looks around anxiously, then presses a key into your hand. Help us! Our quarters are on the western side. She runs away. Okay. Lenore stops you abruptly. Wait! She pushes a stone in the floor with her foot. Iron spears shoot from the walls. Another step and you'd have been skewered. The keep is full of traps. We probably... You unlocked this door with the key the maid gave you. These are the servants' quarters. They cluster around you, pleading, please help us. They explain their problem. This is recorded as Journal Entry 22. We were once citizens of Cerberus, a barmaid begins. Soth brought us here to serve as minions. We don't know if our families even know what became of us. Another barmaid interrupts. One of Soth's head minions keeps us here under a geas. He calls himself Commander. She sneers in disgust. The first barmaid continues. The Commander's magic is focused on an orb he keeps in his chamber. Break the orb and the geas will be lifted. No, the second contradicts. You must break the orb and kill the 4 patrols on this floor. Only then may we go free. Anyway, the first finishes. The Commander's quarters are closely guarded, but we located a secret passage that leads directly to the orb. The entrance is directly ahead. Please smash the orb and kill the patrols. Okay. Let's do it. This small room contains the Commander's belongings. Before you lies an orb radiating intense evil. You smash it to the ground, destroying it utterly. Simple. Guards close in on you. Alright, here we go. So we've got flesh golems and specters. Oh, I don't have audio. Yeah, I'm gonna have to reload then. More guards are approaching quickly. Will you retreat? No. Alright, let me, I'm sorry, but I must leave now to check on my children. I'll try to rejoin you later. Allow me to escort you safely home, my lady, Durfay says. I'll rejoin the rest of you soon. Okay. Good man, that Durfay. What is... No, I just saved. Fuck you. Gotta have our little sound effects. Makes the whole experience. There we go. Alright. So we need to wander around to get into fights with 4 patrols. Vampire Patrol. Sure, that's a television show, right? Like Paw Patrol? Arusha leveled up to Mage 12. I'll give her Globe of Invulnerability. And Fighter 12 as well. Nice. Thaco 9. Soth's throne is now a cave of rotted tapestries and cobwebs. Something seems strange about the wall to the northeast. An ancient chandelier lies in ruins here. You see human bones crushed under the twisted metal. Patrol. Mages turn their werebores. Werebores! Gotta love it. I think this is where we want to eventually go, but we gotta fight these patrols. So I should be able to just, like, run into a wall until they... Yep. Pretty simple stuff. That was 3 patrols. Should be 1 more. There it is. Wraiths and were-tigers. Why not have were-tigers, right? Well, it's pretty easy. Magic shimmers in the air. You hear distant cheering as the servants realize they've been freed of their Gios to serve. We gain XP. Okay, Bronk, Fighter 12, that's good. And Theorem, Fighter 12. Oakley, Cleric 12. Alright, plenty of good XP here. Few servants meet you here. Thank you for lifting the Gios, forcing us to serve in the keep. Take this. They hand you a skull. It belonged to the commander. He values it highly. They leave. Okay, I would imagine valuing your skull is pretty natural. Store is welded shut. There must be a secret entrance elsewhere. Clearly been vacant for ages. I don't think we want to be here. Where am I trying to get to? South and east to 7-Eleven. Can't get to 7-Eleven. Yeah, cannot get to 7-Eleven. Find a small tarnished amulet. I see the initials SA engraved on the back. Alright, I don't know. Okay, I think I was supposed to get that amulet, so we're good. We can leave via the Cerberus graveyard now, since we have the skull. Alright, go northeast. To the secret door. Yep. Did that. You hear many voices chanting in the room ahead. What do you do? Chanting continues. You hear fewer voices, as if some of the people left through another door. After a few minutes, the chanting stops completely. You hear another door open and close. Room is silent. Okay. This is a small, empty altar room. Dusty coffins fill the room. Muffled cries and thumping come from within one in the southwest corner. Okay. Climb the stairs. The room at the top of the stairs is foggy and dark. A large group of guards and shackled prisoners are startled by your arrival. A few guards detach from the group and attack. Bronk gets level drained every single fight, and it's only Bronk. As you finish the battle, the rest of the guards and their prisoners retreat westward. The guards shove the prisoners southward around the corner. You hear a massive portcullis clang shut. A group of vampires are watching something out the northern window. Attack them. Filthy vampires. Oh, done. Yeah, you don't get XP for turning, but... I mean, this battle XP isn't really much anyway. This room is empty except for a large lever mounted in the center of the floor. You stand before a large wooden lever. Pull it? Yes. You hear a distant grinding as of a portcullis rising nearby. One group of guards drag their captives southward. Other guards shove their prisoners aside and attack. Ooh, is that a Death Knight we're fighting? It is, and he just cast a massive fireball. And now he's dead. Okay. Ah, oh, Theorem got charmed. Hold on. Don't kill him. Oh, no, I said don't kill him. Okay, they didn't listen. Oh, man. Embarrassing what you're doing. Okay. You unshackle the prisoners and learn that they're clerics from the High Clerist's Tower. We seek the stolen body of Sturm Brightblade. We know he is close by. Please help us recover him. Yeah, I can probably do that. Flesh golems are posted here with instructions to destroy anything that enters. You see a wooden lever on the far wall. Yeah, it is unfortunate to auto-battle so many fights in the final location. And yeah, I mean, I could do it manually, but you auto-battle when you don't have to, and I don't have to, so, you know. You hear another portcullis. A large group of guards are stationed in front of the next row of cells. Now I am, healing after every battle. And that's because I could, there are safe rooms here where you can rest. So I only don't heal, like, if the walkthrough specifically tells me or something that there's no resting now, then it's like, okay. I don't want to break the game too much. But you know, we try to save time as we can. The bloody and broken form of Sebas Astmore lies on the floor of this cell. He raises his head weakly, and his voice is hardly more than a whisper. My friends, do you have the Rod of Omniscience? You show it to him, and he lowers his head in relief. Then my suffering hasn't been in vain. Listen closely, I must tell you. He breaks off as pain washes over him. His mutilated fingers clench and unclench as he collects himself. Long ago, when I worked for Soth, he sent me to recover the Rod of Omniscience. After searching faithfully for many years, I finally found it. When I touched the rod and felt its power, I knew I must protect it from Soth at all costs. I hope to find a strong and honest group of adventurers who could be trusted with the rod. A group like yourselves. His voice grows fainter. I would have escaped if Kitiara hadn't caught me. That woman is power-hungry and wants the rod for her own purposes. She is cunning and will do anything to get what she wants. Beware of her. His speech has drained the rest of Sebas' strength. His eyes cloud over and he dies peacefully. Okay. Bummer for you. These rooms are all safe to rest in. Head north and attack. A group of prisoners are being held here by brutal guards. Behind them, priests chant a complicated spell. You rush forward, but before you can interfere, the evocation is finished. Prisoners scream in agony as all but a few are transformed into rats. Their captors laugh and attack. Yeah, see, that's sort of an annoying layout. Come on, I hit him. What the fuck? Fuck. Okay, stop it. Motherfuckers. What a shit. Okay. Oh, and then he fucking disintegrates immediately. Just slays living. What a fucker. Few prisoners not transformed cluster around you. They rejoice at the news that Cerberus has been saved. They beg you to now find a counterspell to restore their transformed friends. Okay, I'll try to do that. What is word number 5? After the heading adventuring on page 6. That would be party. Isn't that a fun process we have to do throughout these games? Okay, anyways. It looks as though something is concealed under a pile of linen in the corner. Find a cache of magical items. It's a scroll containing Bestow Curse, Power Word, Blind Flesh to Stone, a Wand of Lightning, Plate Mail +4. Now that's pretty good. Plate Mail +4. Yes, yes, yes. Bronk will benefit from such a thing. He'll take it. And I'll Leave the rest behind, because I don't care. There you go, -9 AC per Bronc. Or is Mangg more important? Mangg is usually more important. Sorry, Bronc. Still, I mean, the 2 difference. You're fine. You're fine. Where boars? Turn to 11, go east. East. Okay. This room is dominated by a huge magical tome. It is displayed open, and an incantation has been circled. Read it? Yes. Magic builds in the air as you read the incantation. The rats in the room writhe, then transform into humans. You reverse the spell, they cry. Thank you. They rush for the nearest exit. Good. South. Sturm's body is displayed on the altar in this temple. Surrounded by chanting priests, your presence interrupts their spell, and their leader turns to you. Fools! You are no match for the forces here. Soon the body of Sturm Brightblade will fight for us, and now your bodies will join our armies as well. Yeah. Unfortunate. Yeah, I didn't think he would get away unscathed, unfortunately. And you are not getting anywhere. It's a lot of spellcasters. Fuck. Fuck! It's impossible. I got nothing other than stinking cloud. So many spellcasters. Oh, that was the one that was actually held. Whoops. Alright, I think we're fine. Damn it, Bronc! Alright, well, no one died, so that was good. 11,000 XP. Pretty good. You remove Sturm's body from the altar and return it to the waiting clerics. They carefully wrap the body in a white shroud. One cleric turns to you. You have achieved a great deed today. Sturm Brightblade was one of our greatest heroes. He has become a symbol of the oath and measure. To think that his body was almost twisted to evil purposes was horrifying. You are heroes beyond measure. They bear it away, beginning the long journey back to the High Clerist's Tower. I mean, you know, if I was like a 14-year-old kid back in the day, and when I was 14, it was 2004. So, I mean, if I was 14 back in this day, and I had read the Dragonlance novels, and I had a poster of Sturm Brightblade on my wall, playing through this game, and then, like, saving his body from being twisted by Death Knights, I mean, I think that would be pretty sweet, to be honest. I mean, as like a kid, I don't think I would think, like, that they're just like using popular characters, you know, and just sprinkling them throughout this video game, just, you know, kind of to appeal to fans. I wouldn't probably have thought that. I would have just thought it was cool. But, you know, hard to say. It is a little wild that now we've ran into Tanis, Taz, and saved Sturm's body. I think Caramon also was at the start of the first game, and I didn't realize it at the time. I didn't know who that was. I think that's it. Although, wait a minute, let me Google something. I think the Kitiara that they mentioned is the same one from the books. I'm pretty sure. Okay. Yeah, she's meant to be, like, dead at this point. So, yeah, it's a lot of... Yeah, it's a lot of, potentially fan service, I suppose, if you want to call it, or just cheap writing, however you want to determine it. Or it's cool. That's up to you. I'm not that big of a Dragonlance person, so I don't really have an opinion one way or the other. Okay, so we did that, then we're gonna head west through the nearby door. And that leads us to the third and final level of the game. Hope you're prepared. Buckle up. You reach the top floor of Dargard Keep. The decaying stone walls are slimy to the touch. Rats peer at you from their nests behind ancient mold-covered tapestries. A deep voice speaks slowly from deep within the keep. Look before you. 2 of these doors lead to death, mortal. Make your choice. Okay, the left is correct. The middle leads to 8 were-tigers. The right is a damage trap. I mean, yeah. I mean, if I was gonna really do this, I would just save beforehand and pop my head in one. But even then, it's probably not even that... It's not bad. It's not like you die. So it's just like, whatever. I would just keep trying doors. A flash of light blinds you momentarily. When your vision clears, you find that the door you just passed through has been transformed into solid rock. The deep voice laughs scornfully. Again, you must choose, foolish mortals. Be careful, for the wrong door leads to death. The right door leads to 8 were-tigers. And the left one is the damage trap. Okay, again, we're fine. So, the voice croons, you've made it this far. Have no doubt that you will get no further. Yeah, dude, you really cornered me here. You've put me in a pickle. Lady Lenore is huddled here, waiting for you. I must tell you, Sir Dufay and I were overcome by death knights on the road. He gave his life so I could escape. They took his body when they left. I fear the worst. She looks fearful. They're looking for me now. Please protect me. I'll give you information in return. For starts, there's a secret passage right ahead of you. Okay, seems kind of fishy. Arrow slits line the western and northern walls of this corner room. Keep going. Oh, I see. There you go. Secret door. That can't be right. Ah. A dirty passage lies before you. To move forward, you must brush aside thick curtains of cobwebs. The passage narrows sharply. Decomposing rats litter the floor. The passage is so tight here, you must crawl in single file. two statues flanking this door slowly turn their heads toward you. Their iron eyes glow with yellow light. Turn back, they say in unison. It is not too late. Fuck you. Statues become fully animate and return your attack. Okay, so iron golems, doesn't look like they're even magically immune in this version. And they get one attack per round. So I don't know, just beat the shit out of them. Yeah. Before you stands the remains of your former comrade, Sir Dufay. Its head swivels towards you, a rictus grin pasted on its features. A feathery whisper issues forth. Friends, so good to see you. Please join me. It shuffles forward, arms grasping towards you. Specters appear to join the battle. Laughter echoes from deeper in the keep. Alright, so he is undead. Doesn't really have anything special, so I don't know. Beat the shit out of him? Yeah. And we get another Salamnic plate. Excellent. Also a longsword +2 and a shield +2. I think maybe someone benefits from a shield +2. You have a shield +2. You have a shield +2, and Bronk has a shield +4, and Mangg uses the Dragon Lance, so no. Durfay's rictus grin finally relaxes, and his clawed fingers uncurl. In this final death, you recognize the Durfay you knew and befriended. Yeah, we didn't know him too long there, but sure. So now we get the Salamnic plates, which already puts us at a +8. But if we throw this Ring of Protection on top of it, -11 AC. That's pretty good. That's pretty good right there. You've got a banded mail +3, so why don't we toss you the plate mail +2? I'll bump you from a -6 to -6. It's identical. Alright, fine. Maybe Purusha then, who is full of shit that I don't need and don't really care about. I'm never gonna use any of this. Why do I have Olin's Quarterstaff? Not essential at all. Oh no, you're using the AC. Yeah, no, you've got a good setup. That's not going to be better. Yeah, it's not going to be better. You've got a good setup. Surely someone benefits from a plate mail +2. Wait, what is Cretus wearing? Plate mail +3. Theorem has banded mail, which we said was to say, yeah, okay, I mean, what are you gonna do? Oakley has chainmail +4. I don't need a plate mail +2. Go figure. Okay. Head east, path south leads to a room, and secret doors will be ambushed. Just head north instead and save at the second door. Okay, cast all your buffs. This is the grand finale. Alright. Bless. Protection from evil. Enlarge on basically everybody but Mangg. protection from evil on everybody. Whoops. Good. Good. Mirror image. Haste. Did make sure to grab haste with one character. Fire touch. On Bronk and on Mangg hits hard no matter what, so we'll give it to Theorem. Minor globe and vulnerability. You didn't do mirror image. Mirror image. Oh, I must have done it. Oh yeah, duplicated. Perusa, nothing really. Oakley, basically just prayer. I think that's about it. Not an overwhelming amount of buffs, but it never is. Alright, let's do it. Lord Soth stands before you. So, he hisses, you have passed my little test. You have earned the right to join my army. Be assured that you will do so after your deaths. Okay, so this is the real Lord Soth, who has the same stats as the other Lord Soth. But he's joined by 4 Death Knights and 5 Iron Golems. And he's dead. He's fucking dead. Bronk! It's crazy! Slow all that. I guess we'll throw out some fireballs and delayed blast fireball. Right, it heals them. I forgot. Fuck. Yeah, alright. Yeah, alright. Alright, I said alright. Easy. 16k XP. Soth begins to regenerate. Do you strike him with the Rod of Omniscience? Yes. The rod erupts with a whirlpool of energy. You stand back as things are drawn into the Nexus. As Soth is pulled inside, he cries, "Kitiara, help me!" Then his body disappears into the maelstrom, gone to another dimension. Lenore leaps toward the rod when the whirlpool begins to dissipate. Do you try to stop her? Yes. You struggle with Lenore, surprised at her strength and ferocity. She shouts, "You are dealing with Kitiara, not some pale thief. Release the rod now. I am still in your debt for freeing me from Soth. Release it and you will live." She touches the rod's tip and murmurs an incantation. Her eyes open in surprise as the rod explodes into a new whirlpool. That fool Sebas lied to me. I have destroyed the rod. You are sucked into the maelstrom. Kitiara is drawn away from you and disappears. The knight on duty looks startled at your sudden appearance. Recognizing you, he shouts, "The rescuers of Sturm's body have returned. Follow me to the Knight's Council." Okay, give me a fucking moment to breathe, dude. The council meeting quickly breaks up when you are brought in. They call for your tale. The ranking knight pronounces, "We are very proud of your amazing achievements. Krynn will rest much easier with Lord Soth's demise. Uncovering Ariella's treachery in Kalaman was also a stroke of genius. I am sure you have suffered horribly in the taking of Dargard Keep. The clerics have returned with Sturm's body, and he has been interred again. All the Knights of Solamnia salute your achievement. It sounds as though Kitiara has also been transported from our dimension. There is now no leader for the evil forces to rally around. You have succeeded where no others could. Relax and travel as you will. You will not be called again until a new crisis appears. We have hopefully seen the last of the Death Knights of Krynn." The meeting breaks up and you are left on your own. Okay. Yeah, they've definitely done much better climaxes than that, haven't they? Still, nothing tops Gateway to the Savage Frontier. That was the cream of the crop of finales. Really good stuff. I mean, so we didn't really kill Lord Soth, because he can't be killed. But we sent him to another dimension. I highly doubt any of these games are canon in any way of any form. And apparently his history within the novels is even a little like weird and, you know, contentious, and like there's non-canonicity, and yeah, I don't know. Strange character. I don't really know much about him, but I'm looking forward, though. I really do want to read the book where he first appears and stuff. Because he sounds like a pretty cool villain. I mean, this game, obviously, the writing isn't anything, but a lot of... I mean, he seems to be a popular character. I don't know. Anyways. Yeah, anyways. So we won. That's it. That's Death Knights of Krynn. Oakley hit Thief 15, but no one else leveled up. So there's that. Now there is one other thing. There's one other thing, and it's called Dave's Challenge. It's all the way up in the upper left of the map. And it's obviously a reference to an earlier game. Actually, I don't even know if it's that much earlier. That was, well, yeah, no, I guess maybe it was here first. It must have been here first, because Dave's Challenge was in Pools of Darkness, right? Yeah. And we skipped it, because apparently it's really hard. But it's also here. I still don't know what, like, the connection is, or what Dave is, or... I don't know. So we can do it. Because apparently it gives a boatload of XP. Yeah, I mean, we may as well give it a try, right? Okay, how do we get there? Go to the very top of the map and then head west. Okay. Fucking hell. We are impressed with your achievements. You are well along the path of success. They set up a temporary stockade. Oh, that wasn't Dave's challenge. That was just... Dave's challenge. Do you enter? This is a dim and decaying temple dedicated to Takesis. The strength of the other gods seems weakened here. Okay. A spirit rises from the floor. I am the spirit of Sir Vansword, who died trying to destroy this evil temple. There's a journal entry. This was once a thriving temple to Takesis. Corruption bubbled up from this building and spread across the land. Other knights had assaulted the place before, but none survived the altar room. Finally, we created a necklace which would protect us from the spectral guardians. I carried it boldly in, but was slain by a priest here in the antechamber. My spirit resides here until the altar can be destroyed. I believe that the necklace lies with my body. I sent it to the north and downward. Go forward so that my soul may finally rest. This door is sealed. Okay. Examine it. Oakley spots a trap. Disarm trap. With Oakley. Door slides open. Okay, apparently if you find all the secret door, that's 25k XP each for Mangg. Crazy. In the center of this rare room is a single necklace. Get necklace. Creatures materialize around you. Okay, so we got a few iron golems, a few specters, and a few death knights. Actually, one death knight? Okay, one death knight. That's the only one that we're really concerned about. The rest is easy peasy. Snatch up the necklace. Okay. As you take the necklace from the room, it erupts with spectral energy. Bunch of specters. False necklace dissolves. Oh no. Why was it so false? This isn't the real necklace anyway, so you can skip this. Why did you put it at the... Why did you put that text at the end of your paragraph? What the fuck? South? Sometimes certain events trigger and it's random which of these rooms have them. Okay. The door seals behind you. Before you are several iron statues. Their fingers form a cage around a glowing necklace. What do you do? Get necklace. Oakley. Fades away immediately with the door unsealed. Oakley gains XP. Excellent. Let's keep saving here. Oakley hears the scratch of many feet on the stone floor. Very large force lies behind this door. Oakley gains XP. Okay, hold on. Alright. I guess, yeah, we didn't... There's a secret door with one more spot. Examine and disarm at 5. $5.15. Oh, there it is. The east. Examine with Oakley. Disarm with Oakley. Slides open. Contains a single locked chest. Okay. Examine with Oakley. Disarm trap with Oakley. Open. Opens the lock. You discover many valuables. Dart of Hornet's Nest, Longsword +4, Plate Mail +4, Chain Mail +4. That's all pretty damn good. He's got a longsword. He's got a mace +4, but yeah, we'll take that sword. The plate mail +4 is pretty sweet. That's definitely better than banded mail +3. So we will take plate mail. Chain mail, I mean, I guess Oakley probably benefits. No, I already got chainmail +4. Never mind. What is word number 1 after the heading adventuring? Welcome. Really? It's not welcome? I thought I already did this, and I guessed I already knew it. Oh, no, that's adventuring after the... Right. After. At least it didn't close out of my game this time. Okay. Oh, God. So all the rooms have a secret... No. Do they? No. No. You enter behind a screen. Beyond, through dark shadows, you know dim shapes. At the back of the room, something glitters. Sneak forward. Oakley. Oakley dodges from shadow to shadow, returning with the loot. The watchers fade away. Okay, we got XP. And it's leather armor +3, plate mail +3, longbow +3, short sword +4. I don't think we benefit from any of that. Barusha is using a longbow +3 already, so we're good. And Oakley gets XP. Theorem leveled up to mage 13. I like that. Let's grab Fire Touch, because I think it's cool. And Oakley hit Cleric 13. Secret door to the west. Examine. Spots a trap. Disarm trap. Examine it. Oakley leveled up again. Disarm the trap. Boom, 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 boom. So this is a Hoopak +3, which we already have, and a necklace of missiles, which I never use. But thank you for the XP. Oakley leveled up again. Thief 16. Thief extraordinaire. Well, she's a Kender, right? Oakley hears no sounds. If there is a force beyond the door, it is small. Okay. Okay. Then we're gonna go through. Single golem. Dead. The east door, or west, just leads to more regular rooms to trigger the encounters above. So we got... yeah, we probably do want to get all the random encounters there, because there actually is plenty more bonus XP. And we may as well poke around. Well, some of these should have these random encounters. The door seals behind you. The room is bare, save for near invisible wires connecting small bells. Across the room is a lever. What do you do? We want to cross room, and it says to do it with your ranger. And then in parentheses, supposedly fighter types work. Alright, so let's send Kretus. Kretus succeeds in reaching the lever silently. The lever is trapped. He's hit for 53 points of damage. But he got 40,000 XP for himself, which is pretty big. He leveled up. Cleric 11. And Fighter 11. Boom, baby. I feel like I'd have to go through the large force if I wanted to get the last one, which is just, I mean, it's pretty good. It's 55,000 XP for your thief, which is pretty amazing, but Oakley's already, I don't know, pretty good. Golems appear and block your way. Fuck. Yeah, alright. Okay. Those apparently respawn, and there's 4 similar fights like that. Great. But these should be... We should be able to find the last encounter here, actually. As the door seals behind you, you note many strange sigils on the ground. A lever dominates the far wall. Bronk recognizes the obscure symbols and takes a safe route to the lever. Bronk! Because Bronk's a thief, right? Yeah, he's a level 14 thief. I could have been... Why am I giving everything to Oakley? Give it to Bronk! He leveled up, by the way. Thief 15, so he's even better. Bronk. Secret door to the west. Examine it with Bronk. He spots the trap. Disarm it with Bronk. He disarmed the trap. Examine the chest with Bronk. He located a trap. Disarm it with Bronk. He disarmed the trap. Open it with Bronk. He opened it. Alright. 6666 XP. So this one is going to be a shield +4, leather armor +3, short sword +4. Yes. Does anyone... Surely someone wants a shield +4. That's gotta be... Yeah, he's got a shield +2. Shield +2. Yeah, we'll give it to Kretus. Excellent. -9. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Alright. Then we keep moving. Our goal is 7-4. Okay. You know. 7-4, secret door to the south. That's what we want. Save again. Examine it with Bronk. Spots a trap. Disarm with Bronk. Okay, it's actually, I mean, a good amount of XP. I'm about to level again. Before you use a decayed circle of stone surrounding a black pit, a malevolent chill settles into your bones. What do you do? Climb down. Mangg. Mangg falls, but landing is cushioned. Before you can move, a dim shape sweeps by, wailing a hideous song. Mangg dies. You manage to fish up the body of Mangg without losing anything else. What do you do? Bronx scrambles down into darkness. You look about as a moan begins to rise. This is recorded as journal entry 55. Okay. The pit is filled with the bones of countless sacrifices. Bits of corroded armor and tattered cloth cover many of the corpses. Something seems to flicker and move in the distant darkness. The wailing sound is strengthening. Now it is unbearable. Soon it may be deadly. Never fear, Soth promises. Food and water will be lowered to you daily, just enough to keep you alive. Death won't come easily. So Mangg died because the walkthrough told me to use my knight and not my thief, which is seemingly what worked. So I could just reload, or we could just heal Mangg and call it a day. Upon the body of an armored knight is a faintly shimmering necklace. Do you take it? Yes, you take it. Your heart falters from the rising sound. Do you loot the bodies? Yes. A dim shape sweeps by, wailing a hideous song. Your heart starts up again. 66666 XP and treasure. Oh, it cycles through the treasure available in the 4 locked chests. So we can we get more shields plus 4. Great. Does Theorem have one? No, Theorem needs one as well, man. Hey. Excellent. I hope we get to keep all this, because things are looking slick. Yeah, Bronk doesn't need it. Mangg doesn't need it. Perusha and Oakley use ranged weapons, so yeah, we're good. Okay. So yes, you can just keep doing this over and over for infinite amounts of XP. Oh, Bronk suddenly died. The stones collapse into the pit, sealing it forever. You leave the room. Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we don't need infinite XP. It's fine. Mangg leveled up to Knight 12. So he got level 4 cleric spells. His Thaco is 9 now. Bronk leveled up to Fighter 13. He got his 2nd attack per round. That's nice going into the 3rd game. Okay, so here we want to cast all our buffs and then save, because we're going into the big finale. 3 spectral dragons, 3 death knights, 4 vampire mages. Certainly seems like a lot. Images. We'll throw on haste again. I mean, I don't expect it to be that rough of a fight, but you never know. Minor glow and vulnerability for whatever good that does me. And then prayer. And I can throw resist fire on some people. I don't know why. Vampire mages, I guess. You never know. Alright, let's do it. Bolts of energy streak from the altar. In response, the necklace of Revante suffuses the area with a golden glow. The bolts dissipate harmlessly. What do you do? Advance. Shapes erupt from the altar. All right, so they're all around us, all 4 directions. So that's gonna be a bitch. Nothing's immune to fireball though, and that's gonna be the saving grace because we got a lot of fucking fireballs. Oh yeah, I have the boots of speed, by the way. It's pretty good. Can't complain. Ah! Nice. Boots of speed plus haste. Pretty good combo. Oh, what's that dragon? Fuck you. Done. 7,500 more XP. When the necklace is placed on the altar, the entire temple shakes. You're barely able to flee before it comes crashing down. And we got 60,000 XP. And that was Dave's challenge. It seemed a lot easier than the one in Pools of Darkness sounded. I mean, I did heal a bit in the middle of it, and I don't know if I was allowed to do that. But had I done the fights manually against the golems and stuff, I think we would have been fine. I don't know. It was good. So Kretus leveled up to Mage 11, so he gets Delayed Blast Fireball. That means I got 3 characters that can use it going into the final game. And we are golden. So... well, Vingard really sucks, but yeah, okay. Oh, we don't need to go. We need to go to a training hall. Right. And then we remove. Add, we don't have a dummy character for this game, so we'll add a dumb. Again, I don't know if I ever have to do this, but it never fails, so. And we are saved and we are good. All right. That is Death Knights of Krynn. Was it good? Yeah, it was pretty good. It was fairly easy. Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of auto battling, and we're a really powerful group, so, you know, what do you expect, I guess? We've got, like, absurdly good gear at this point. I honestly don't think there's going to be much better gear in the 3rd game. Where would this rank? Would I rank it above the first one? They all start to blend together for the most part at this point. Played so many gold box games in the last couple of weeks. Champions of Krynn. Yeah, I think I would rank this one higher. I think this one was less linear. I think the locations were a bit more interesting. I mean, the playstyle at level, like, 2 is pretty fun. You know, having to rely on sleep and, you know, a lot of interesting counters that can happen then. Whereas here, it's just like auto battle slaughters everything, and then fireball slaughters everything else. So that does hurt. We didn't really struggle almost at all throughout this whole thing. Like, the final boss of Curse of the Azure Bonds was nuts, you know. Like, that was like the hardest final boss of any of the games. Whereas this final boss was just like, really? That's it? I thought Lord Soth was going to be a fucking juggernaut of death. I thought he was going to be immune to every spell and just like one shot it. Like, I don't know. He's Lord Soth. I thought he'd be amazing. But he was just like a normal Death Knight. He wasn't even special. So I think they dropped the ball there. But other than that, yeah, it was a pretty good one. So I think I put Champions of Krynn sort of the middle of the road. This is slightly above middle. Pretty good. I think playing all gold box games, in a row like this is going to be, we're starting to get into like engine fatigue here, where it's just like, okay, they all blend together. I don't really know how to comment on any single one of them because it's all just gold box. So I would rank the gold box very highly, but it's tough to rank individual games for the most part. But yeah. Anyways, that's it for Death Knights of Krynn. So we move on to the final game in the Dragonlance trilogy and the final game in the gold box series, for us at least. The Dark Queen of Krynn. This is apparently like the biggest, possibly the biggest of the series. I've heard a bunch of good things about this, but then if we go to like the Wikipedia page for it, it says stuff here like, there's very little to like about Dark Queen of Krynn. Playability suffers from a couple of insidious bugs, poor design, and a great deal of gratuitous damage. It's the nadir of the gold box games, a frustrating exercise in survival that only the most devoted hack and slashers would want to experience. It's only for the dedicated gold box fan. The new Straits Times called the game recycled trash. According to GameSpy, Dark Queen of Krynn was a little bit hard to love, but the level to which it incorporated elements of the Dragonlance universe made it worth coping for a great many fans. Yeah, so I really am not quite sure what to expect. Apparently there's a lot of bugs. I imagine those have been fixed at this point. I hope. I don't know. We'll see. I didn't have nearly as many crashes or freezes in this one as I did in Champions. So, I don't know. Clearly not everything has been ironed out. So maybe Dark Queen of Krynn will be the worst experience. But from more recent fans, I've heard good things about it. So I don't know. Apparently, if you make a new character actually, we might be able to change our icons mid-game, but they have pre-drawn icons available in Dark Queen of Krynn instead of choosing parts and colors. So I really want to take a look at those. Maybe not for the whole group, but at least for some of them. Wait a minute. Unlike its predecessors, the arrow keys cannot be used to select menu options? Why the fuck would they take that out? That's insane. Oh, that doesn't bode well at all, does it? All right, anyways, it's definitely going to be, I think it's the longest of all the gold box games, at least based on how long to beat, which admittedly is not a huge sample size, but as a reminder, they put main plus extra at 36.5 hours. Whereas Pools of Darkness... Oh, no, main plus extra there is 43 hours. So, maybe not quite as long as Pools of Darkness. But still, pretty epic. Alright, my name is Mangg. Game you just finished watching is Death Knights of Krynn. And I'll see you fine folks in Dark Queen of Krynn.